What's up, guys? I'm JJ.
I'm Angel.
This is PM Football. It's 4:15 on Tuesday, November 5th. It's election day, but it was also trade deadline
That's not
day.
important right now. It was trade deadline day. That's what's really important. So we are going to do our weekly game predictions and kind of talk about the trades that happened today throughout the games as we go on.
Yep. Opening it off with the Bengals and the Ravens.
Yeah, the Ravens, literally just a few minutes ago, got Trey White. It's a pretty solid pickup. He only went for a seventh.
He has no knees.
No
or
knees
Achilles.
or Achilles, but for a seventh, not too bad.
And on the Bengals side of things, they picked up Khalil Herbert.
Yeah,
They
good.
put Zach Moss on IR. They needed another back there. Khalil Herbert's pretty similar to
Sucks
Zach Moss.
for me because I traded for him in fantasy.
Zach Moss?
Yeah.
Oh.
So pretty bad on my part, but that's not the point. I have the Ravens beating the Bengals.
I also have the Ravens beating the Bengals. They've just been the better team all year.
Yeah, they're a top 5 team, and the Bengals are very suspect.
The Ravens are very up in the conversation of the best team in the league, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Bengals picked up a win last week. They really needed that. Don't think it's saving them this week. They're just not a good team.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of surprised they didn't make a move, either trading somebody or trading for somebody other than Herbert. Like, I don't know how much of an impact Khalil Herbert's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's a giant one. I don't know.
Yeah.
But with the way the teams are right now and how they've played through the season, I think the Ravens pick up a win pretty easily.
Yeah, I agree.
Next, we got the Giants and the Panthers.
Call me crazy. I'm going to go with the Panthers. They won last week, and the Giants are not good. They're not good at all. They only play good against Washington, and they still did not look that good against a team they're usually good against. I'm going to go with the Panthers for a little upset.
Look at this. The 1 week you picked the Panthers, I'm not picking the Panthers. I'm taking the Giants. The Giants are going to pick up the win against the Panthers. This game's in Munich.
Yeah.
9:30 game that no one's going to watch.
Not what that I'm not going to say what I was going to say. That's a bad idea. But you know where I was going.
I think everybody does.
Yeah, Panthers W.
I think the Giants pick up the win. I was right last week. The Panthers beat the Saints, but I don't even know what to say about this game. This game's so bad.
Yeah, that's bad. It's
like
bad.
you're picking one team, I'll pick the other team. I don't really care.
It can honestly go either way. Like it's bad.
Let's just hope that points are scored.
Yeah. Oh God, I'm so sorry, Germany. This
is not a
good representation of the
No.
NFL or America as a whole.
no.
You're sending Daniel Jones overseas. Why would you do that? Why would you want other countries to know this guy exists? To know that he is one of us.
I don't even know what to say, to be honest
It's
with you. I'm
bad.
sorry, Munich.
We already spent way too much time talking about this game.
Broncos, Chiefs.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the Chiefs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know how they're undefeated still. They're not going to go undefeated the whole year. I know that's dumb to say because, like, obviously they're not, but, like, I don't know how they haven't lost.
They should have lost this past game against the Bucks. No idea how they won that game.
Yeah, but they're going to stay undefeated, in my opinion. I'm going to go with the Chiefs over the Broncos.
I'm also picking the Chiefs. I really think the Broncos have a chance to win this game. Their defense has been playing really, really well. I think they can force a couple turnovers from Pat. But the Chiefs are just going to find a way to win the game. Like, they've just done it all season long.
They just get to the finish line faster. That's literally all it is.
Somebody explained this to me. The Chiefs are a steamroller. A steamroller is the most boring thing in the world to look at. But they just smush everything that's in its path.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so boring to watch, but they just continue to do it.
Yeah. D-Hop looked good, though. I'll give him...
D-Hop has looked like a great acquisition.
Looked good, so I'll give them that. Maybe it picks up. Who knows? Maybe from here on out it picks up.
Pat Mahomes is the most overrated player in the world. He's just... Oh.
I personally would not go
You did not
that
think this
far.
where I was going with that? You thought I was going to say something else.
I wouldn't say he's the most overrated player in the league, but
yes, he is.
I won't go that far, but
He hasn't played good football this year at all, and they're still winning games somehow. I don't get it.
that team, I don't
But
know.
they're like, what?
But they're
about
not
them?
even playing that well. Like that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm confused. I don't know how they're undefeated. I don't get it. Unless they were just that much better than everyone, that even when they don't look good, they are still better than other teams.
I don't think people realize how hard it is to go 8-0
Yeah,
in a season. When you look like crap for a lot of those games and you're still 8-0,
it's impressive.
no idea how they're doing it.
No,
But I don't see them stopping.
at least not for this week. No.
Next game, we got the Steelers and the Commanders.
Okay. Look.
You want me to go first?
Yes, please.
I'm taking the Commanders. The Commanders are on a roll. The Steelers are a very, very good defense.
They are.
And I think this is going to be a really true test to the Commanders of
I
can
agree.
can they beat a good defense?
We already have though. Yes. Oh my no! I'm gonna literally go get riled up. Continue before
Who?
I just
No. What
no
defense?
stop! Don't even.
What?
do
Like
that.
name one though.
When we went and played, and let me finish before you say anything, because I know I'm gonna say something, and you like, listen. Just let me finish talking. Going into the Browns game,
All right, hold on.
everyone, no,
Preface this, though.
no.
This. An elite defense. The Steelers are
When
an elite defense.
I agree. I completely agree, and I agree that this will be a huge testament. Going into the Browns game, everyone's saying, "Oh, but this is an elite defense. Myles Garrett is coming. JOK is coming." You said yourself, how are they going to stop JOK and Myles Garrett? You said they were not going to be able to do it. Myles Garrett didn't even have a tackle that game. When we went against the Bears, when we went against the Bears, at the time they were a top 10 defense. Did we score as many touchdowns as we should have? No. But if you watch that game, we marched down the field, majority of those plays into the red zone. We can move the ball. That was never a question. We can move the ball. So I don't think this is the first time we are playing a so-called elite defense.
Yeah. Wait, what? You don't. Steelers are far and away the best.
I'm not. And I agree with that. Like, I'm not saying they're not. I completely agree. This is the best overall. No, I'm not. The Ravens are probably the best overall team we played, but this is probably the best overall defense we have played. Absolutely, I agree. But to say we haven't,
I think this is the best team you've played too.
I think overall the Ravens. That's what I'm saying. I think overall
but you lost
the Ravens.
That game.
Yeah, by one possession. You thought we were losing by 2.
You still lost.
Probably, I will take a 1 touchdown loss to the Ravens. I don't think there's any shame in that. I hate losing.
There shouldn't be either.
I hate losing, but like I don't think a 1 score loss to the Ravens is that terrible.
No, and I just think the Commanders are like going back, bringing it all back. I think the Commanders are going to score more points. I'm hoping Marshawn Lattimore plays a little bit this week. Mm-hmm. He's going to be guarding Mike Williams.
Yeah,
probably not. He's going to be guarding George Pickens.
Yeah,
and Sainer Still or Igbenogany is going to be on Mike Williams.
I ain't worried about him.
Kind of turned up the last couple weeks in New York, but
I'm still not worried.
Taking the Commanders. I just think they're going to win this game. They're playing really good football right now, and I'm assuming you're taking the Commanders too.
Hear me out.
Oh no. There's
I made this prediction before the Marshawn Lattimore trade. And may I say, what a great pickup. Frederick Adam Peters. You literally saved my life.
Wait, his name is Frederick?
Frederick Adam Peters.
Oh, no.
You literally saved...
My stock on him just went so far down.
He traded Jahan Dotson.
Frederick.
Listen! He traded Jahan Dotson for Marshawn Lattimore. Jahan Dotson is averaging less than a catch a game. Executive of the year.
How many wins do the Eagles have?
6.
How many wins do the Saints have?
2. What does that have to do with anything?
Jahan Dotson's winning.
Not because of him.
Marshawn Lattimore's not winning.
I mean, look, he's been...
I'm just messing with you.
I saw something earlier that he has like the 3rd best lockdown something of the league. I don't even know why I brought it up if I can't even quote it correctly. Yeah. Either way, he's ranked very highly on a lot of different things.
Marshawn Lattimore's a good player.
However, and I'm hoping I'm wrong. I really am. I think it's a close game. I think we end up losing by a single possession. I think we compete throughout the end. I just think overall as a team, the Steelers may be better than the Commanders. Just overall
You're a
as a
fake
team.
fan.
No, I'm a realistic fan.
No, you're not.
I've said it.
How many games have I picked the Bills to lose this year?
I don't know. You never.
Zero.
Yeah, and your team sucks.
No, okay, we're same record, buddy.
I promise you, if we played the Bills, we would win.
But you're not taking them to beat the Steelers?
The Steelers would beat the Bills. Absolutely. 100%. 100%.
All right, well, this was this week's episode. Are you serious right now?
I'm 1,000% serious. Who is stopping TJ Watt on your team?
Josh Allen himself.
Okay.
You're throwing him to the ground.
Look.
There's no way you just said that.
Commanders.
You said that the Commanders are going to beat the Bills if they play right now, but they're not beating the Steelers. How many of you would pick the Steelers to beat the Bills right now?
And if you choosing the Bills, I don't know what you've been watching.
What are you talking about?
You guys barely beat the Titans and Dolphins. What are you talking about?
We barely beat the Titans. We won by 24 points.
My bad. Going into halftime, what was it? You guys start off so slow.
10. So what?
You guys start off
all about the finish.
Look. That's
Same
fine.
with the Chiefs.
That's fine. I think Commanders barely lose to the Steelers, as hard as it is for me to say. I'm a realistic fan. I've prided myself on being a realistic fan.
You're not, because you were just sitting here saying that you were this close to taking Jaden Daniels as the MVP this season.
How is that crazy to say?
Then how are they not going to beat a Russell Wilson Steelers team?
You're talking like Russell Wilson's been trash.
Who have they beaten with him at quarterback?
Who did they play?
The Jets.
Yeah.
They're awful.
Dude, but it's not that they just beat them. They looked good beating them.
They barely beat them.
They won by 2 possessions.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
I swear it was like 6 points.
No, you're fried then.
No.
They won by I'll look it up right now, I swear. Unless you could type it faster. 37-15.
Okay, it was way more than I thought it was.
Yeah.
It was.
No, duh, dude.
7-3, 15.
It took him a
13.
minute to click, but it was his first start of the season.
15-13, they were winning at halftime. The Jets were winning at halftime.
Dude, why are you talking? Your team is trash.
But it doesn't matter how they opened the game, though. You literally just said that.
Oh, dude.
You said that they started out slow.
Sense. Look,
they started
bottom.
slow.
They do. Bottom.
But they won, so why does it matter?
Because they look better winning.
So the
bottom line is, as sad as it is to say, Commanders barely lose to the Steelers. It breaks my heart to say, but that's what's going to happen. Vikings, Jaguars, who do you have?
I can't believe you. I'm taking the Vikings. Sam Darnold for MVP.
Oh, God, and you call me crazy for saying Jaden?
Sam Darnold's my guy. I just got to... I think they're going to beat the Jags. Jags aren't a good team.
Look,
like, it's as simple as that.
Sam Darnold is trash. Jaguars are worse, though. I'm taking the Vikings.
Cool. Next game, Falcons and Saints.
I can't say anything bad about the Falcons. I really wanted to just to keep up this theme. They're looking pretty solid. The Saints are trash, though. I'm taking the Falcons.
I'm also taking the Falcons. Kirk Cousins having a good season.
Yeah, better than what we both. Not to say, I mean, I can't speak for you because you thought he would be benched by week 5.
It's a different story, and we're making rights of wrongs. What?
Sorry, something about. If you haven't seen our previous videos, I have my phone up because of trade deadline. It was just something about Marshawn Lattimore and Washington.
It was a picture with his shirt off. He's staring.
No, it was not. I promise.
Show the camera.
I was lying. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't. What were we? Falcons, Saints? Yeah, at least for me personally, Kirk Cousins
Speaking of the Saints.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins is looking better than I thought he would. Not to say I thought he was going to be bad. You definitely thought he was going to be bad.
I was trying to make a flashy pick, and it blew up in my face.
It completely blew up in your face, but I will go with the Falcons.
Yep, same thing. I'm taking the Falcons. Niners and Bucks.
I'm taking the Bucks. I think the Niners are extremely suspect. The Bucks, even though they don't have Mike Williams and Chris Godwin, have stayed really competitive in these games. Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, they have stayed really competitive in these games. I'm going to go with the Bucks.
They should have traded for Mike Williams.
Maybe.
Besides the point, I'm taking the Niners. I don't think the Bucks are a complete team right now. They're still playing decent football. They're staying in games. I think when they play a team that is a complete team right now, they can't win them. And that's what happened against the Chiefs. And that's what happened. Who did they play last week? It was another night game, I'm pretty sure. And it just didn't work out for them, and they couldn't win the game. But I'm just taking the Niners right now. They need to get on a roll to be able to stay afloat in that division because the Rams are right on their tails. Moving on, right? You
Yeah.
got anything else?
No.
Bills and Colts.
I'm taking the Bills. The Colts, I really wish Joe Flacco would have played better, and I thought he was going to play better. That wasn't the case last week. I'm taking the Bills.
I'm also taking the Bills. You kidding me? Joe Flacco's not beating us.
No, he's not.
I mean, like,
Just overall, the Bills are a much better team.
now we say this, and they're gonna lose. And
Well, if you put that energy out there, then
no, because I feel like I'm too confident right now.
but
And
you
whenever
should
I
be
get
when it's
to
a
that
team
point-
like this.
Whenever I get to that point where it's just like, all right, well, we should win. I don't have any thoughts about us losing. We usually lose.
I could
So I got to throw it out there, just saying we're probably going to lose.
I wouldn't say probably. Just
could
say like
lose.
there's a chance you could lose.
Well, there's a chance for everybody to lose.
Fair point.
But the Bills, I think, are picking up the win this week. I haven't picked against them, unlike this guy picking against this team every once in a while. You can't do that. It's a fake fandom.
It's not
even
fake.
if
It's
even
being
if
realistic.
the Commanders were one of the worst teams in the league,
No,
and we're
Look,
2-7 instead of 7-2.
I
I'd
am
be
a
picking the Commanders
realistic
every week.
fan. Nope, I'm a realistic fan. I call.
Well,
it
I guess
how
there's
it
a
is.
reason why I'm 10 games back in this.
Fair point. Yeah. Are you good with the Bills? Anything?
The Bills are winning the Super Bowl. That's all we need to know.
I won't go that far, but Bills will win this week for sure. Patriots, Bears. Who do you have?
I got the Bears. I think the Patriots are headed towards the right direction. And I mean, you could say the complete opposite of the Bears. The Bears look like their trajectory is going down.
Mhm.
But I just still think the Bears are a better team. It's going to take a little while for Drake May to get settled in and be really efficient in that offense. You can't really be efficient in that offense when that offensive line is as bad as it is.
Yeah.
Like, I think the Bears just defensively are going to be able to stop them and be able to score more points. Not very good analysis right there, but I think did Tyreek Stevenson catch a pick six last week? That was my bold prediction.
He did not. He didn't even start, and
That's
apparently he
right.
left practice early because he was.
Surprised he didn't get traded.
Who wants? I was about to say something I shouldn't say, but who you would want him?
He's a
Take
good.
him.
He's good.
Take him.
Tyreek Stevenson made a mistake.
Take him.
You make mistakes.
No, a mistake is accidentally ripping your paper when you use your eraser. That's a mistake. A mistake is accidentally writing the wrong address. That's a mistake. His was a complete, utter dysfunctional meltdown.
Yes, it
He
was.
should have been. I'm telling
But
you,
Tyreek Stevenson is still a very good football player.
I don't care. I'm very passionate about
There's
this
a difference
opinion.
between being benched like that and Anthony Richardson being benched for tapping out. He did not
That's
get benched
another
for tapping
reason.
out. He got benched because he sucks at football.
I feel like either reason to bench him is a good reason,
Yes.
in my opinion.
No, I agree. Those are two completely
Yeah.
different scenarios.
Yeah.
I'm taking the guy that is still a really good player. And if he's cheap right now, give him to me for free.
I mean, you gotta wait till at least next year. Now trade deadline's over.
Yep.
So, but back to the game. I'm
Taking the
taking the
Bears.
Patriots. You're taking the Bears. I'm
Yep.
taking the Patriots. I think the
I want to hear your
Bears.
analysis on this.
The Bears are just completely unfolding. I think just from what it looks like, and we've worked in football, so we understand. Just from what a lot of the times the media is wrong. The media is wrong so many times about a lot of things.
Where are you going with this?
I'm getting there.
I know. I'm trying to think of where you're going
It's a
with
path.
this.
There's a lot of reports that like DJ Moore and other players are very unhappy and upset of how Eberflus is kind of going about things. Apparently, Eberflus has completely lost the locker room. I'm not saying that's accurate. I'm just saying on the field, what the product looks on the field, it looks like that can be accurate. They just look like there is no pulse there anymore. Like it looks like he has just completely lost that team.
But you can say the same thing about the Patriots. Jalen Polk got called out by Mayo after the game where he had 3 drops.
Yeah, but that was like 3 weeks ago.
So what? Have you heard
Water-
anybody mention
Water
Jalen
under the
Polk?
bridge. Water under the bridge. I'm taking the Patriots. I feel like, and kind of what you brought up earlier, they are on the right path up. I feel like
I agree.
the Bears, I feel like are going the opposite direction. Therefore, I think the Patriots end up winning this week.
I just think the Bears are a better team. It's the only reason I'm picking
Maybe,
them.
and look, like roster-wise, absolutely they should be.
Would
the
I
better
be
team.
surprised if they lost? No. They should win this game, though. Next, we got the Titans and the Chargers.
I'm going with the Chargers. It was actually, I thought the Titans Patriots game was actually pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
On Sunday. That was a really entertaining game. I didn't think it would be.
That's why I have hope for this Giants and Panthers game.
Maybe both teams are just so
That's
bad.
what I'm saying.
That's like watching a clown show.
Well, and
in
it's like
Germany.
watching two really good teams play each other. It's the
Except
same
opposites.
It's the same thing.
Except the
Opposites.
opposites.
Same,
Yeah.
same.
But I'm going with
Same, but different.
very. I'm going with the Chargers. I feel like overall the Chargers are a better team than the Titans.
I'm also taking the Chargers. I don't see the Titans being able to slow down this run game.
No.
And, I mean, McConkey's having
I mean,
little bit
even
of a
just like
breakout.
the Titans offensively, like
There's
not.
nothing there.
That's what I'm saying.
They got Mason
The
Rudolph.
Chargers at least have a pretty decent defense.
And they have an offense.
Yeah.
Like, they can move the ball on the field on offense. So,
Yeah.
I think the Chargers win this pretty easily, in my opinion.
I don't know about easily, but I definitely see them winning. Yeah.
I think they win pretty easily. Next, we got the Eagles and the Cowboys. What do the Cowboys do from here?
Dude, I mean, can I just say I really enjoy how bad they are.
And can I just say this? I was totally right about how bad
You
they
are. I will give you credit. I called you crazy for saying the Cowboys were going to finish below Washington, and man, they just look awful.
What's the record?
3-5. 3-5, yeah.
7-2.
Yeah, no, it's very bad for Dallas, and it warms my heart. What can I say? It's like Christmas for me every day. I have the Eagles. I don't think the Eagles are that good of a team.
No, I don't either.
I just think they're a lot better than Dallas, so I'm
Mhm.
gonna go with Philly.
I'm also taking Philly. The Cowboys are going to be starting Cooper Rush this week.
Yeah,
Nah,
I know I'm kind of jumping ahead, but Washington and Dallas play in like 2 weeks.
Mhm.
I really wish Dak was healthy.
Because
But,
everyone's going to be calling it a fake win.
yeah, like I feel like even with Dak, like they're not a good team.
Yeah.
And is it all Dak's
No,
fault?
I
don't
knew
necessarily-
this. I know.
I don't necessarily think it's all Dak's fault, but he's definitely part of the issue.
No, it's not. I wouldn't even say it's Dak. And I've said this. I don't know how many times. They're so one-dimensional.
they are.
They have no run game.
They don't have anything.
Who?
They don't have anything.
Like, I don't understand. Like, it just seemed like such common, not like sense.
Look,
What made you think that team was going to be good?
I understand that it's a very pass-heavy league. However, a very basic fundamental of football is running the ball.
You
You
have to.
need to run the ball efficiently in order to win games.
Who are the best passing teams in the league right now?
teams that know how to run the ball?
No, I'm
as
saying
well?
like name a couple of them.
best passing.
Yeah.
I would say, call me crazy, Washington, Baltimore,
The Bills,
Bills,
Lions,
Lions for sure. All teams that know how to run the ball.
they all can run the ball still. You
Yep.
can't be a good
San
team.
Francisco.
You can't be a good team throwing the ball if you can't run the ball.
Exactly. So by not, to your point, by not really addressing that need, which is running back or just a run game in
And
general,
they knew that.
you just completely eliminated a whole facet of your offense.
Well, and it's their window. They talking about a window. Everybody talks about the Bills Super Bowl window all the time. Why is the Cowboys window not even like they might?
It's not
they might have
existent.
gotten shut. Yeah,
It's not existent.
their window
I
got
don't,
filled
even,
in.
I don't even think anyone's even arguing that. Like, I
No, but
don't
I'm
think
saying,
anyone
like-
thinks they have a window anymore.
No, I know, but like it's
that's
not even being
gone.
talked about. Like they're. Where do they go from? That's why I asked you that. Where do they go from here? What do you do?
You got to focus on next season. At this
I know, but
point.
like
you
you
got
just pay Dak.
Welcome to my entire life as a Washington fan.
You just paid Dak. You just paid CD.
Micah's
you have-
looking for money.
You have no money.
Micah's looking to get paid.
How are you going to improve?
and
this
Micah
team?
has all the leverage over.
Well, and
Dallas.
how are you going to improve this team with no money?
You're not. You better hope you hit on all your draft picks.
And their track record
as
is not
your
great.
owner,
Mozzie Smith,
as the
is
GM,
terrible.
Tyler Guyton, even this year, Tyler Guyton does not look good.
Last two round picks been pretty bad.
And it's in essential
Other than Tyler
positions.
Smith. Tyler Smith's been all right.
And it's in essential positions, which is the trenches. I know the trenches aren't positioned. D tackle, left tackle. Like, the trenches, you win
You
games
need your
in the
bookends.
trenches.
You need your bookends, and you need guys that can rush the passer.
Exactly. You win games in the trenches. The last 2 draft picks in the first round have been in the trenches, and they have
Last
looked
3.
awful. Yeah, I mean, but like Tyler Smith looks decent.
Yeah, but I'm saying like their last 3
Yeah.
first round picks have all been in the trenches,
Yeah, I mean, and has not been looking good.
and with only
at all.
one of the 3 hitting,
Yeah,
not,
it's not good. And yes, he hit, but
it's not
it's
like
not like a home run.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a home run. It's a good pick, especially
He's
what was it,
starting
like
guard.
25, 26? Like,
starting guard in the NFL.
it's good, but
Or does he play tackle now?
they might have moved him to right tackle at this point, honestly. But I don't know. But back
Bottom
to
line.
circling it all around, Philly is just better than
Yes.
Dallas.
And like you said, I still don't have a lot of faith in Philly.
They have not impressed me so far.
Next, you got the Jets and the Cardinals.
I'm going with the Cardinals. We talked about a little bit earlier. The Cardinals, I feel like, are really in an upward trajectory.
Mhm.
The Jets, I know they won last week. I know they finally got Devontae Adams involved and stuff. I think the Cardinals overall are a better team.
I have the Cardinals written down, but I'm switching my pick. I'm going to pick the Jets. I think the Jets win this game because I'm just picking them to win.
I mean, I would make fun of you, but that's what you did last week, and they ended up winning, so I can't even really make fun of you for it.
That the Jets are in the position where they just have to win. And if they go out and lose to the Cardinals, I can't imagine what the media is going to be like.
Look, I already think the Jets season is over. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. For all I know, they could go on some crazy win streak. Like, we're only halfway through the season. They could completely change things around. I just personally don't see it happening.
I just think if I'm the Jets personally, I'm hoping to not win this game just because you need to improve your draft positioning. And if you go out and you finish the season around 500, you're going to end with a middle-of-the-road pick.
But what if they could go on a winning streak here? What if they win out?
Just don't see it.
I don't see it, but I'm saying what if.
And then they're the 7th seed and get killed by whoever the 2 seed is. Like, this season is kind of a wash. And at this point, like, you got Devontae now, and you kind of just got to save him.
Who knows if he'd even want to be part of any of that.
They're just in such a tough spot, which is why I think they win this game.
Or Jetson.
Jets or Jetson.
Yep.
They definitely are.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Jets, though. I other than just gut feeling, that's really the only thing
Sometimes that's all you need.
I got the Jets. Next game, Sunday night, we got the Lions and the Texans. That should be a good one.
I think this could be a pretty good one. Good job, Lions, getting Zadarius Smith. Called it. We called it. Just why you should watch us. We know what we're talking about, people.
You just got to put 2 and 2 together sometimes. And You get 7.
Exactly. I'm going with the Lions over the Texans. At this point, I think the Lions are the best team in the entire league.
I agree.
Yeah, good for them. They deserve this.
Since we're talking about best teams in the league, this is kind of on the spot. Who are your top 5 teams in the league?
You're going to hate my answer.
Go ahead.
Lions.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Washington. Yes, absolutely. Probably Buffalo.
Just letting you know right now you're wrong.
What'd I say?
The Lions, Ravens, Chiefs, Bills.
You have Ravens over Chiefs, but the Chiefs have the head-to-head.
I don't care.
Just going against logic, I see.
Better team.
Just going against logic, I see.
The Ravens are just the better team. Like if they played right now, today.
What's the Ravens record?
6-2.
What's the Chiefs record?
8-0.
What happened when they played each other this year?
Chiefs won.
And the
but
Ravens
what
are
were
still...
we just talking about?
Look,
about the Chiefs?
I get that. At the end of the day, they have the better record and they won the head-to-head. What more that is basic math. What more do you need?
That gut instinct that I told you about. And then my 5th team, I think I'd put the Texans.
Yeah, you're 100% wrong. You made no sense there.
Why?
One, not having the Commanders in the top 10. I mean, top 5.
They're definitely 6.
No, we are 4.
No.
Yeah, we are definitely above the Bills, without a doubt.
I don't even know. Have we had this conversation already in this one?
No,
we filmed these videos back to back.
It was the last one.
We get kind of mixed up.
Was it this one?
Talked about. That's what I'm saying. In the comments, please tell me Who's winning in a game against the Bills and the Commanders right now?
It's the Commanders, dude. The Bills are so suspect. Beyond
And
suspect.
the Commanders aren't.
We're a better team.
You guys should have
We have
lost
the better
to
quarterback.
the Bears.
We have the better quarterback.
Oh my God.
Like how triggered he gets. For facts. I'm
I mean,
sorry that you get triggered over facts. I can't help you with that.
Where are the facts that Jaden Daniels is better than Josh Allen right now?
My eyes. From what I'm seeing.
You went,
From what I'm seeing.
No, this is exactly. You went, I can't find him.
No, I'm like, what else do you need? Are you not seeing how they're playing? Jaden is better. He's the Messiah. Of course he's going to be better.
You want to know what?
What?
Your team plays at 1 o'clock every week, basically. So
Not
you never
next
get to
week.
watch.
Not next
You
week.
never get to watch
Not next
any
week.
of the other 1 o'clock games.
What happened when we
Oh, what
played our
happened?
primetime game this year? Lit up the league. Everyone was like, "Oh my God, Jaden!"
Are the Bengals a good
been
team?
knowing Jaden
Are
was
the
like.
Bengals good?
You haven't played. You have yet to play a good team.
Huh?
Huh?
Seahawks?
Huh? They're the most inconsistent
Dude.
team in the league.
Huh?
Huh? The most inconsistent team in the league.
No,
You're
they're
gonna
not.
brag about that? They're not.
They didn't
Who's
have
more
DK?
inconsistent? Who's more inconsistent than the Seahawks?
Uh,
That's what I'm saying. They haven't played anyone. Look,
The
Jaden's
Bucks.
better. Why are we even talking
The
about this? We're
Bucks.
talking about the Lions and the Texans. Lions
yes.
are taking it
We're
over.
taking away from how good of a
Oh,
game this is going to be.
You know how
Oh,
this
it's the top
started?
five.
Because you brought up the top five. This is
Yeah.
all his fault. Don't blame me for this. The Lions are beating the Texans.
The Lions are beating the Texans. They're the best
Shame
team
on
in the
you
league.
for taking away the
know.
Lions' fame.
And let me go a little bit in depth about this game. The Lions rush game, I think, is going to be able to beat up on the Texans.
I really hope Zadarius Smith plays. I would like to see that.
I think if he plays, he gets a sack.
Yeah.
The Texans are in a little bit of trouble right now. They got a lot of injuries.
They do.
And they lost to the Jets last week. I got that one right. Huh?
I like it when we're right because it shows our knowledge.
I was right.
All right,
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
dude. Continue with your stats and
But
whatnot.
no, I think the Lions are just a better overall team, and I think they keep it going. They're looking like the most dominant team in football right now,
Yeah,
and
for sure.
it looks like they cannot be stopped.
Yeah,
And now that they're getting, I'm not going to say an elite pass rusher, but a very good pass rusher.
it's definitely an improvement from what they had after Aiden
And
Hutchinson's
that's the whole
injury.
thing is like they're still dominating even without Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah.
Imagine they get a guy in there now like Zadarius.
Yeah.
How can't that be a better team?
This game's going to be very exciting to watch.
Yeah, I'm just hoping the Texans can go out and be competitive because if they don't go out and because the Lions are going to score, the Lions will score. If the Texans can't keep up score, it's going to be ugly. I think this game could get ugly because I don't know how well they're going to do on offense. They got Tank Dell as the number one receiver. Like Terrion Arnold, not saying he's great or anything, but he will bully Tank Dell. It's just the type of corner he is.
Yeah, very physical corner for sure.
And so for that, I'm taking the Lions. Last game of the week, we got the Monday night games, the Dolphins and the Rams. Who do you got?
Going with the Rams, we both agree that the Rams are really showing that they are improving as a team. They're
Called
on
it
the
2
right
weeks ago when
trajectory.
I called it last week when I had the helmet on, but you were laughing like Elmo, so we couldn't hear anything that I
For
was
sure.
saying. I was trying to say that the Rams are about to turn their season around.
And I completely agree. The Rams are taking this one.
Yeah, I'm taking. Wait,
Huh?
I thought you were going to continue on to say something.
No, the Rams are taking this one.
Oh, I'm taking the Rams too. The Dolphins. They looked like they're back a little bit. They have Tua back, obviously, and they were moving the ball on offense. Like that was the biggest problem with them without him there. And they did it against the Bills. And I know you're going to say, well, they're suspect, but we were also without Christian Benford, and Kyrie Elam popped his shoulder out in the middle of the game and popped
literally
it back in.
complain how terrible Kyrie Elam is. Now you're going to talk about, we didn't have him.
Well, we had our fourth-string corner in there, so that's a little bit of a disadvantage. But no, the only reason I bring him up is because he fell on his shoulder, popped it out, popped it back in, went back into the game.
Good for him.
Not saying he's a great player, but he's better than what our fourth-string corner would be.
I'll give you credit there.
So, yeah, I think I'm taking the Rams. We're going to wrap things up this week, and
Yep.
hopefully I caught up a game on you last week.
Yep. You got the better of me last week. You're now a game closer.
I'm only 10 games back
Yep, just 10 games back. But hey, just keep slowly chipping
now.
away.
Mhm.
Eventually, you'll get there. Hopefully, not for my sake.
Jets
but
beat the Cardinals.
Speaking
Giants
of-
beat the Panthers.
Speaking of that, comment. What should the punishment be? We need to know what the punishment will be for the person who has the lower record for the weekly game predictions. So comment.
So comment what you would want to see Angel do when he loses.
I'm 10 games ahead, and I'm not giving that up. It ain't.
You're gonna like purposely just pick all the same games as me, so that way,
No,
matter what,
No,
our
because
record
you're
stays the
Ron a
same.
lot. So, like,
Oh,
why would I choose to be Ron? I'm not going to do that. Make sure you follow us on. Yeah, I know he hates me right now. Follow us on TikTok at PM Football Podcast, on Twitter as well at PM Football Podcast. Anything you'd like to say?
interact with us.
Yeah, we love interactions, negative or positive.
Yeah,
Mostly positive,
We
please.
we want to talk ball with everybody.
May I say, we got some idiots in the comments.
We do.
We got some morons in the comments. I'm not going to say who, but we know. We got some idiots.
You guys just need to think before you talk.
Yeah, very good point.
Like, I don't know if you guys don't know this about us, but we will respond
Yeah.
to those. Like,
we,
if you
we
just think
want
that you're
all the smoke.
if you think you're just gonna be able to get away with saying something and no
No.
one responding,
If we
to
think
it,
you're stupid, we'll let you know.
we will talk back.
Yeah, we want all the smoke. And if you agree with us, let us know you agree.
Yeah,
Like, it
you
doesn't all have to
You
be
don't just have to
negative.
like the video. You can tell us, hey, we agree with that take.
Yeah, and like from your perspective as well. We love different perspectives. Like we were in this
Yeah, you could
business.
agree with us, but from a different
Yeah,
angle.
we were in this business. Like we know there are different ways of thinking of different things when it comes to this. So
Yes.
just let us know what you think.
You don't always get to the same. You don't always get to the answer the same way.
Exactly.
You can get there completely different ways. And
Football,
let us know.
man. You never know how you go get
That's why
there.
the
You
world
just
is,
get there.
The world of football is one of the best things ever.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's just fun.
Absolutely. Please join us next week. Share the video, and we will see you next week.
See ya.